The water well in my backyard was never covered. That bothered everyone who visited our house. It sat near the tree line, about 30 feet behind the porch. Old stones blackened with moss, a rusted pulley hanging above it, and a dark opening that seemed far too deep for something built by hand. Dad always warned me to stay away from it. People used to disappear around those old wells. He'd joke, but he never laughed when he said it. At night, I could hear water moving inside it from my bedroom window, not dripping, splashing, like something down there was wading through deep water. The first strange thing happened during a storm. I woke around 1 a.m. to the sound of metal creaking outside. Rain hammered against the roof, while thunder shook the windows. That's when I noticed the pulley above the well, moving slowly back and forth on its own. I stared through the rain-covered glass, trying to convince myself it was just the wind. Then the bucket came up, slowly, like someone beneath the ground was pulling it. The bucket emerged, dripping black water over the stones. For a second, I thought I saw hair hanging over the side of it. Then lightning flashed, and I saw a hand gripping the rim from inside. I shut the curtain immediately. The next morning, the bucket sat beside the well, completely dry. Dad blamed my imagination, but after that, things around the house started changing. Water from the faucets sometimes came out dark for a few seconds, before turning clear again. The bathroom sink smelled like pond water. At night, I'd hear wet footsteps crossing the backyard, and every morning the well bucket would be in a different position. One night, I finally went outside. I don't know why. Maybe curiosity. Maybe something wanted me to. The backyard was silent, except for crickets and the distant creaking of the pulley. The closer I got to the well, the colder the air became. I remember the smell most clearly. Rotting water, mud, something dead. The bucket swayed gently above the opening. I leaned over the stones and looked inside. At first, I couldn't see anything except darkness. Then I heard breathing deep below me, slow, wet. I stumbled backward immediately, and something whispered my name from the bottom, not loudly, softly, like it was standing directly beside my ear. I ran back inside and locked every door. That night, I dreamed of the well. I stood at the bottom of it, submerged waist deep in freezing black water, while dozens of pale faces floated beneath the surface around me, with their eyes open, and in the center of them, something enormous moved. I woke up choking on water. Actual water poured from my mouth onto the bed sheets, while muddy footprints crossed my bedroom floor toward the hallway. Dad finally admitted the truth the next morning. The well wasn't ours. It was already there when my grandfather built the house back in the 1940s. People from the town used to throw things into it. Animals, trash, and sometimes people. Your grandmother used to hear voices from it too, Dad whispered. That night, the power went out around midnight. I looked outside and saw the bucket moving again. Only this time, something was climbing the rope. A woman, or what used to be a woman. Her body bent unnaturally, while soaking wet hair clung to her face. Her pale arms pulled slowly upward, hand over hand, while black water poured endlessly from her mouth onto the stones below. Then more hands appeared beneath her, dozens of them climbing from the darkness, and all of them were whispering the same thing in drowned, broken voices. Come closer. The rope suddenly snapped, but nothing fell because they were still climbing upward. Without it,